Hey, Mama Hoss here. If you remember, about 2 weeks ago, we got this bed ready to plant some soft neck garlic I found in Virginia when we went to the Homesteaders of America conference. Now, we plant elephant garlic every year and we have great success with it, but I've never planted any soft neck. So I've had this in the fridge for a couple of weeks. I tried to wait till it cooled off some. We had a little cool spell and now it's warmed back up. So we're gonna give this a try. Now, garlic is something everybody should try to grow. You plant it and pretty much forget it. It's easy, so if you're a first-time gardener, find you some good seed garlic and give it a try. Now, for those that's never grown garlic, there are different types of garlic. There's soft neck, there's hard neck, there's elephant garlic, which is really not even a garlic. In the description below, I'm going to link a video that goes into detail about all the different types of garlic and what you should plant for your area. So here in the South, we don't really have to worry about the ground freezing, but if you're in an area where the ground does freeze, you want to plant the soft neck garlic before the ground freezes, but not too early that it's going to sprout. About 2 weeks before you get ready to plant, prepare your soil. You want to amend it with as much organic matter as possible. I added some compost, some complete organic fertilizer, and some worm castings. You want the soil soft so that you're able to push that garlic down with your hand. So when finding an area to plant your garlic, you want an area that gets at least 10 hours of sun a day. If you don't have enough sun, you're going to end up with small cloves. You want a well-drained area. If it's too wet, you run the risk of your garlic rotting or decaying. This garlic comes from Fama's, F-A-M-A, garlic farm in the Laurel Highlands of Pennsylvania in Somerset County. They grow the garlic organically, only using a combination of compost and mushroom manure. There's no pesticides, herbicides, or chemical fertilizers used. I'll put the link in the description below if you're interested in checking out this farm. Separate the whole head into individual cloves. Try to do this without damaging the outer paper covering. This papery skin helps the clove resist moisture and not rot. When you're planting, plant pointed side up, and here I'm just gonna lay them out and then I'll go back and press them down. You wanna plant them about 6 inches apart. I have my first set here in the ground, spaced out like I want. So I'm just going to take my 2 fingers and press all the way down until my fingers are completely covered up in the soil. After I do this, then I'm going to lightly brush the soil over them to cover up the tops. The first type I have is called a silver skin. It is from Sicily. It's hot when eaten raw, but turns smooth and flavorful when cooked. The next is a artichoke soft neck called Inchinum Red. It was discovered on an Indian reservation in Washington State. It's denser with a heavier bulb. It's mild, but has a lingering flavor with a tingle. Lorez Italian is a Northwest heirloom brought from Italy by the Lorez family. It adapts well to hotter climates, so I hope it does well for me here. It's very hot to the front of the mouth and has a very strong, complex flavor. Red Torch is native to the Republic of Georgia. It grows well in all climates. The cloves are streaked with red and pink. It's ideal for raw preparations because of its mild flavor. The last is Kettle River Giant. It gets its name where it was found near Kettle River in northeast Washington State. It has a complex flavor like a hardneck, rich and intense in flavor with earthy garlic notes and a smooth, subtle finish. After it's planted, water in fully to saturate the soil. During the winter, do not overwater. Only water when you feel the soil and it feels dry. After I water it in, I'm going to mulch with some straw. You can also use leaves, whatever you have available. I have plenty of straw here in the side of my yard, and that's what I'm going to use. Mulch helps to keep the moisture levels regulated. It also helps to moderate the soil temperature during winter and also cuts down on your weed pressure. So there you have it. Now you just let it sit all winter. Remember, this is my first year growing the softneck garlic. So if you have any tips or tricks, put it in the comments below. If you've never grown your own garlic, it's time to add it to your list and give it a try this season.